In this task, simple 2D geometry will be created to produce the model. Additional parts will be created and assembled together to produce the 3D model. To produce the 2D sketch objects, this drawing is started in World Plan View. Insert a construction circle into the editor with a radius of 25. Insert a circle onto the centre of the construction circle with a radius of 50. Use the centre of either of these objects to insert a polygon to the following dimensions. Use the vertex points of the newly inserted polygon to insert construction circles. The construction geometry, together with the sketch objects, will be used to produce an arc. Find the vertex points on the polygon to define the arc's radius and circumference. Find the intersection of the construction circle and the circle, then find the vertex of the polygon. Produce the second arc using corresponding snap modes. These objects will be trimmed using the construction circles as the cutting edges. Repeat this time using the arcs to trim the polygon. Draw a rectangle in the editor to the following dimensions. Insert a circle onto the midpoint of the edge to a radius of 30. A polygon can now be inserted on the centre of the circle to the following dimensions. The polygon will be selected and a copy will be made during the rotation. Use the 2D add function to combine the areas of the polygons. The area of the rectangle and the outer circle can also be combined using 2D add. To manipulate these objects as a unit, they must be combined into a polyline. By selecting this object, it can be observed how all of the entities have been combined into a polyline. This unit can now be assembled onto the midpoint of the rectangle. Use the 2D Add tool to add the polyline to the new region. When selected, the Selection Info palette will identify this object as a region. Regions are required to be exploded prior to extrusion. Additionally, the selected inner region will also be identified by the Selection Info palette as a region. This region must also be exploded. When the two regions have been exploded, an extrusion can be created from the profile. Select the Extrude option, taking care to activate the Compound Profile option. Now select the outer region, hold down the Shift key and select the inner region. Tap to the Height field, input a value of 15 and press Enter. Somewhere in the editor, draw a 3D box to the following dimensions. Blend the vertical edges of the newly drawn box using a continuous curvature blend. This new unit will now be assembled into the primary unit using their common centre of extent snap mode. Select the 3D Subtract tool to subtract the newly assembled unit from the primary solid. Once assembled, the inner edge of the slot can be blended. A surface can be created from a profile to which material properties can be applied. Make sure the view is shown from World Plan View, then draw a rectangle in the editor. In order to apply material properties, the profile must be converted into a surface. Once the profile has been converted to a surface, material properties can be applied.